youth sports here, folks. We're talking about youth sports. Youth sports is supposed to be a breeding ground to teach the game. And we've heard all the cliches. You've heard all the cliches. We're not just teaching the game of football, we're teaching the game of life. While I subscribe to that, I throw that back in your face if you are one of those that have cheated the system. If you're one of those that does anything and everything you can to get some superstar player breaking the rules in order to do it, just so you can hoist a championship trophy and call yourself a championship coach. And I think that's the bottom line of this thing here. Because we all know as parents, we all know as adults. I've raised 10 children, 6 of them boys. 4 of them played football. Four of my boys played football, whether it be youth football on up to high school. And if they were there in youth football to learn the game. We as adults have got to do a better job in what we're doing. We're there to teach the game. And if you want to use the cliche, we're here to teach the game of football. We're also here to teach the game of life. Then do us all a favor, Atlanta Ducks and other organizations who have allegedly cheated. Do just that. Teach the game of life, because what did you just teach that 11-year-old? What did you just teach your 8U team by doing what you did? It's okay to cheat the system as long as you don't get caught. Translation, it's okay to rob that corner store as long as you don't get caught. It's okay to rob the old lady on the corner as long as you don't get caught. That is what you're teaching children today. And we want to know what is wrong with the youth today, the young adults today. What's wrong with them? Take it back to youth sports. Take it back to what's happening, like things allegedly with the Atlanta Ducks. And this is where I get angry, because I've spent a lifetime not just playing in youth sports, playing at the middle school, the high school, the semi-pro level, whatever. I've seen good coaches. I've had bad coaches. And this is something as organizations, as a league, we have to do a better watching out for. We've got to find a way to sanction. And they need to come together and do this. And now there are, like here in Texas, for example, of course, I'm in Texas, so that's my best platform to give you an idea. There are so many different leagues in the state of Texas, whether it be YMCA leagues, whether it be recreational leagues, whether it be AAU, whether it be YFF, TIFA, Texas Select, Pop Warner, just to name a few. I mean, there's so many other ones. There's a bunch of city leagues all over the place. But one of the things I wish would happen, and there's always bickering amongst different leagues. Well, we're the better league, we're the better league, we're this league, we're that league. How about all these leagues come together and come up with a game plan on how to sanction cheating? How about these leagues come together? Because here's what's going to happen. Let's say the Atlanta Ducks coach, who was involved in this cheating scandal with this 11-year-old, he gets sanctioned in whatever league they're playing in, the Atlanta Ducks are playing in. He gets sanctioned. He gets banned from that league. What do you think he's going to do? Come on now. You know. What do you think he's going to do? You know what he's going to do. I know what he's going to do. Everybody in Atlanta knows what he's going to do. He is going to take that team. He's going to go to another league. He's going to put that team in that league and do the same thing that he was doing in the previous league. Not get caught, get a championship, raise the trophy, and talk about how he is the greatest coach ever. It happens everywhere. Everywhere. Not just Texas, not just Atlanta. It happens in Washington, D.C. It happens in Ohio, Minnesota, Nebraska, California, Arizona, Nevada, you name it. Where there's youth sports, this kind of stuff happens. The problem here, folks, is the adult. It's not the kids. These kids, all they want to do is put on that gear, line it up, and play. That's all they want to do. We as adults must do better. We have got to start policing ourselves better. We are this future's example, and if we don't start changing this, it's going to get worse. In the state of Michigan, you are not allowed as a sideline participant to yell. Not as a parent, not as a coach. If you begin yelling or sending out insults or booing a referee for a bad call, anything like that, you are ejected from the field. The team is sanctioned or ejected from the game. The problem here isn't the kid. The problem here is not that 11-year-old. And I've seen some comments talking about how they need to file charges. Who are you going to file charges against? It wasn't the adult that hit those kids. It was the 11-year-old. So we're going to file charges on the 11-year-old, right? Sure, you could possibly file charges on the adult for coercing or being a part of it. I get that. But I'm sorry. I don't think that solves anything. I don't think it solves anything. Yeah, now if I'm a parent and it's one of my kids that got hurt, yeah, you damn right I'm probably looking to file some sort of police charges to put some sort of law enforcement on this coach who decided to cheat like this. I get that. But, I can't blame this 11-year-old. This 11-year-old was influenced by a grown adult to play in a football game with kids that were 2 to 3 years younger than him. 4 years younger than him. I can't blame this 11-year-old. That 11-year-old did exactly what I would have taught my kids to do. You do what you're told. What'd that coach tell you? You do what you're told. I blame the coach. I blame the organization. Because I'm sorry. You're telling me you did not see this 11-year-old at practice. You're telling me you don't know that an 11-year-old showed up on your football field in a jersey playing with a bunch of 7- and 8-year-olds. I'm sorry. I blame the organization. I blame the parents of the 11-year-old. Are you kidding me? You're watching your 11-year-old child being manipulated and put into a situation where he is cheating. But let me guess, he's the star of the team, so it's okay. He's the star of the team, so it's okay. It's okay to cheat at that point because he's the star. Again, it's not that 11-year-old's fault. I blame the adults. Coach, organization, parents. All adults involved in this situation that created this mess. I still want to see the video. I want to see it. If you're listening and you've got the video, send it to me. Email it to me, nationalyouthsportsradio@gmail.com. You can find me on Facebook. Send it to me by Facebook. Send it to me by Twitter, whatever you want to do. I want to see this video. I want to see this evidence that the Atlanta Ducks used an 11-year-old in a 7- and 8-year-old football game. And playing that 11-year-old caused the injury of other young 7 and 8-year-olds. The description of the video is that he literally runs up the middle of the football field and bowls over these kids like pinballs, like bowling pins. Is it that important as an adult to claim yourself as a championship coach in a youth football league to go to that extent? That is where we're at with this. So again, go to the Twitter poll. I've got the selections there. Ban coach involved only, ban the coach and team only, ban the entire organization, or any other sanctions you can think of that should be imposed. Or if you think it should do nothing. Hey, quick shout out to the 11U 8 Mile Giants. Number 1 in their season right now in Alabama. Congratulations to those guys. I got a chance to meet the 8 Mile Giants down in Atlanta, Georgia, when I was there for the Georgia Gridiron Classic. Congratulations to you guys. Big shout out to the 8 Mile Giants from Mobile, Alabama, I believe it's Mobile, in the Alabama area. So congratulations to them. Keep it here. We're going to step away real quick, take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the Kennie Long Show. You're listening to NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio.
You're listening to NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio.
Football, baseball, basketball, hockey, lacrosse, soccer, and so much more. Dunright Athletics creates extremely high-quality team uniforms at a fraction of the price of those other guys. They can take your team's logo and put it on your choice of jersey in any size from youth to adult. That's sublimation, screen print, twill, and embroidery. Be ready for game day. Get your team's uniforms today. Call them at 1-800-396-3991 or visit them at www.dunrightathletics.com. Don't delay. Check out all the custom styles they have to offer, and don't forget to mention that Christian the Radio Guy sent you.
Brett Cooper Football. It's the Brett Cooper Football Junior Academic All-American Game, December 27th to the 31st in Dallas, Texas. The #1 bowl game in the nation, celebrating excellence on the gridiron as well as excellence in the classroom. Scouts from some of the top schools in the country will be there, coaching by former NFL players and much more. Bowl games in 10U, 12U, 14U, and freshman 15U, as well as a high school seniors bowl game. To nominate your player for a chance to be selected as a Brett Cooper Jr. Academic All-American, go to www.brettcooperfootball.com or call 484-619-7974 for more information. The Brett Cooper Jr. Academic All-American Bowl Games, December 27th to the 31st in Dallas, Texas. Brett Cooper Football. Hi, Kenny Long here with NYSR and Friday Night Tykes, and I want to talk to you about rain gutters. With the recent heavy rains in South Texas, many of us have come to realize that the rain gutters on our homes either don't work or simply just don't exist, destroying flower beds and just creating a mess. Let me tell you about Curtis McCluskey with Advanced Rain Control. He is your go-to guy for seamless gutters, cleanouts, and repairs. Serving San Antonio and the surrounding areas with over 25 years experience, Curtis will get you a quality rain control gutter system on your home at a quality price. Contact Curtis at 210-863-9881 for your free quote today. That's 210-863-9881. Advanced Rain Control is a proud sponsor of NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio. Don't get caught in the rain without a quality gutter system on your home. From Advanced Rain Control, call Curtis today at 210-863-9881 and tell him Kenny Long from NYSR sent you. Houston Energy Football, a premier all-women semi-pro football team competing and representing Houston, Texas in the IWFL. Come out and support the Houston Energy as they charge for an IWFL championship. Home games played at DeMent Stadium, 1000 Keene Street in Galena Park, Texas. Tickets $15 at the gate. Check them out at HoustonEnergyFootball.com for pre-order discounts. That's HoustonEnergyFootball.com. NYSR is proud to be the new home and voice of the Houston Energy. All Houston Energy home games will be broadcast live on NYSR, National Youth Sports Radio, with Kenny Long, the voice of Friday Night Tykes. Just go to nationalyouthsportsradio.com and click on the live Houston Energy link. Once again, that's nationalyouthsportsradio.com and click on the live Houston Energy link. Houston Energy Football. Go Energy! Sports Safe. SportSafe is a brand of video games designed to educate youth